Welcome to the Real Crime Diary, Daily Dose of Crime, hosted by MHB. Today's episode covers a chilling and explosive topic that isn't just news. It's a shocking wake-up call. The infiltration of the Tren de Aragua, a violent Venezuelan gang, into the U.S. Imagine a ruthless gang that operates with impunity, extorting, trafficking, and killing its way across borders, now slipping past our overwhelmed border security. This is more than a headline, folks. It's an urgent, blood-curdling alarm that demands our immediate attention. Stay tuned to hear the untold truths and the implications for our nation's security. Before we dive deeper, make sure you're subscribed to the Real Crime Diary so you never miss out on critical updates like this. The Tren de Aragua is a Venezuelan mega-gang, originally formed in the Aragua state around 2009 to 2010. This gang, founded by Hector Guerrero Flores, also known as Niño Guerrero, has established itself as a fearsome force in Venezuela and beyond. Originally a faction of a construction union that quickly turned to crime, they began with extortion and kidnapping before expanding into a wide array of illegal activities, including human trafficking, drug trafficking, and murder. The gang has deep roots in Venezuelan prisons, particularly the notorious Tocorón prison, from which it controls much of its operations. Known for their brutal tactics, the Tren de Aragua has over 5,000 members and extends its criminal tentacles across multiple countries. Their expansion is relentless, driven by their insatiable greed and ruthlessness. If this kind of raw, unfiltered crime reporting speaks to you, hit that like button and share this live stream with others who need to know the truth. Over the past few years, Tren de Aragua has managed to infiltrate the U.S., slipping right through an overwhelmed and underprepared border security system. This isn't just about numbers. More than 330,000 Venezuelans have crossed the border last year alone, and mixed among those seeking refuge are members of this notorious gang. Unlike other countries, Venezuela doesn't provide any criminal background information to U.S. authorities, making it nearly impossible to vet these incoming individuals. Despite stringent screenings and vetting processes, the sheer volume and lack of cooperative data have led to dangerous people slipping through. More than 100 ongoing investigations tied to Tren de Aragua reveal a disturbing pattern. This gang operates like a well-oiled machine, engaging in heinous crimes such as sex trafficking in Louisiana and violent assaults in states like New York. Imagine this: a gang member released into the U.S. to await an asylum hearing ends up shooting 2 NYPD officers point blank. This isn't an isolated incident. Our neighborhoods are becoming battlegrounds for these clandestine criminals. If this exposition of raw, unfiltered crime jolts you, now is the time to act. Hit that like button and share this live stream with others who need to wake up to this harsh reality. It's a dark web being spun right under our noses, and it's time we shed light on it. Want more exclusive content? Head over to linktree/TRCD and discover our Patreon for behind-the-scenes insights, or grab some crime-inspired merch in our shop. Let's dive into the grim reality of Tren de Aragua's criminal activities on American soil. In Louisiana, a shocking investigation revealed gang members forcing Venezuelan migrant women into sex work as a way to repay smugglers. The level of manipulation and cruelty here is beyond comprehension, turning these women into victims twice over, first by their circumstance and then by their saviors turned captors. In New York, the violence hit close to home when a Tren de Aragua member opened fire on 2 police officers. This wasn't some random act. It was a calculated point-blank attack that left both officers fighting for their lives. These aren't isolated incidents. They illustrate an alarming trend that should make us all uneasy. Adding to the chaos, authorities often refer to these perpetrators as ghost criminals. With tattoos as their only constant identifiers, they cleverly distort their identities, providing false names and dates of birth. They are practically invisible in a system designed to track conventional criminals, slipping through the cracks and wreaking havoc. If this kind of raw, unfiltered crime reporting speaks to you, hit that like button and share this live stream with others who need to know the truth. Your engagement fuels our mission to uncover the darkest corners of crime. What do you think? Could this happen in your city? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to check out our latest video posts on YouTube. Despite the increased efforts by U.S. agencies to curb this menace, the gang continues to expand. Homeland Security has over 100 ongoing investigations tied to Tren de Aragua, yet there hasn't been a significant drop in their criminal activities. This gang has seamlessly adapted, exploiting every weakness in our border security and legal systems. Recently, the Department of the Treasury's Office of Foreign Assets Control sanctioned Tren de Aragua as a significant transnational criminal organization, highlighting the escalating threat it poses to American communities. You'd think that sanctions and increased scrutiny would deter them, but no. Their operations remain as robust as ever. Clearly, what's being done isn't enough. We need a multifaceted approach that goes beyond sanctions, one that involves international cooperation, more stringent border checks, and tougher penalties for those involved. It's not just about stopping them at the border, it's about uprooting their entire network. We're more than just news. We're building a community of true crime enthusiasts. Support us by visiting linktree/TRCD, where you can find all our content, exclusive perks on Ko-fi and Patreon, and stay updated on our live streams across Rumble, DL Live, and more. Now, let's zoom out and look at the broader implications. The presence of the Tren de Aragua in the U.S. isn't just a mere failure of immigration policy, it's an alarming national security threat. This gang isn't just sneaking through cracks in the system. They're exploiting legal loopholes, manipulating a broken system to their advantage, and preying on the most vulnerable populations. This isn't just about criminal activity anymore, it's about systemic vulnerability. They're leveraging weaknesses at every level, from border security to local law enforcement. It's high time we rethink our strategies. We need more than just reactionary measures. We need proactive solutions that address the root of the problems without compromising our values. Heightened vigilance, stricter vetting processes, and seamless interagency collaboration are crucial. We must demand more rigorous enforcement, and not just on paper but in practice. This situation demands our unyielding attention and immediate action because complacency is no longer an option. Don't just watch, get involved. Subscribe, follow us across all our platforms, and make sure to explore linktree/TRCD for everything the Real Crime Diary has to offer. From exclusive behind-the-scenes content on Patreon to crime-inspired merch in our shop, we have something for every true crime enthusiast. Your support helps us continue our mission to bring you raw, unfiltered crime reporting that you won't find anywhere else. We're not just telling stories, we're starting a movement. Be a part of it. Engage, share, and join the conversation. Together, we can shine a light on the truths that matter. So, hit that subscribe button, follow us, and stay tuned for more gripping episodes. Until next time, stay vigilant and stay curious.